Okay, and continuing with cooking through this new Seasons Best Cookbook, today I am doing the Italian Sausage Lasagna, and it sure smells delicious and so easy to make. I've got one assembled. I've never made lasagna in a loaf pan before, but I cannot wait to see the results. It's very deep. It comes with the lid, and the recipe that I'm going to share is enough to fill up a 9 by 13 pan, which is what 2 of these equal. Or you can divide it into 2, which is what I'm doing. You can pop this in the freezer or give it to, probably one of my daughters will end up with this, whichever one needs a little extra help this week. But I love that they have lids that we can pop on them. So I have already got this one assembled, and I'll show you just one step so you can see what I've got going on. I've got stuff everywhere. But I am loving the new pasta roller attachment for the mixer to roll out our own dough. And y'all, it really truly does taste delicious. So far I've got a layer of sauce, noodles, and mozzarella cheese. And then we're just going to repeat that. Well, I've got my cheese mixture in there also. So I've got my sauce, my noodles, my cheese mixture. It has a little bit of spinach chopped up in there. Then my mozzarella cheese. So we got 2 more layers to do, and I just made a mess. I'll just do the middle layer for you, and then the grand reveal of what it looks like when it's done is probably what you're all interested in seeing anyway. And I know it's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna put just a little more sauce right here on this end. Okay. And now I will take a noodle, and when you're making your own, and you definitely can use store-bought noodles in this, you don't have to make your own. They don't always come out perfect, and that's okay. So I'm gonna lay that in there, and then I've got some other pieces that I have cut. Let me wipe some of that flour off. I'm gonna be making a lot of this and freeze it for later, and I'll have all of that flour knocked off then. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is put some of this ricotta cheese mixture, and I'll share this recipe with you. It's got eggs, seasoning, ricotta cheese, and spinach. And I'm just going to take my little knife and spread that out over the top. I probably should put a little bit more. This one's going to be mine, and my husband's not a huge fan of the spinach, so I'm trying to be a little more sparingly with that level of mixture in ours. He would like mushrooms, and you could definitely add in your favorites in your lasagna. And what I love about dividing them into 2 pans is we could have put a lot more vegetables, onions, peppers, mushrooms, whatever in one. And then the other pan that I've already got filled could have been one for your pickier eaters who do not like all of that stuff. So now after the spinach, we're going back with some mozzarella cheese. And then I just repeat that layer one more time. You do not have to repeat the layer 3 times. You could just do 2 layers if that's enough for you. But I'm going to go ahead and do all 3 since I've got all of my dough cut. And ta-da, that is how easy it is to assemble. So then again, I will just start with my sauce, my noodles, my spinach cheese mixture, and top it off with some. Sorry y'all, I forgot to put my phone on silent, and I had a phone call come in, so it cut me off. But again, I was just saying I had 1 layer left to do. And again, it will be sauce, noodles, my ricotta cheese mixture, and then Parmesan cheese on top, and bake it. So I will try my best to come on and show you when it's done. But if for some reason I'm not able to come back on, I will definitely have pictures of the finished and cut and served lasagna at the end. And as always, I will have the recipe in the comments. But if you hadn't snagged these loaf pans yet, I can definitely recommend them, y'all. I'm loving baking my own bread in these, but everything just comes out perfect every time. So y'all stay tuned, and I'll have the baked lasagna shortly. Okay, y'all, it is done. Oh my goodness, I really wish every one of you could be here to smell and taste. Look at that deliciousness. I cooked it for 45 minutes. The recipe that I'm going to share with you will have a longer cooking time because you may be using boxed pasta. When you're using fresh made pasta like I did for this, it cooks faster. I covered it with foil because the lid that comes with it is not oven safe. And then after 45 minutes, I took the lid off and just let it warm up under that heat to melt that cheese a little bit after removing the foil. And oh my goodness, I've already stuck a fork in it just to make sure that pasta is tender, and it feels so tender. I'm using our scoop and serve spatula. I love this one because it has a flat bottom and it's great for dipping things like casseroles. So I'm going to try to get some of this crispiness cheese cut through and get a piece of this out. Y'all can see all of those layers. Sorry, that plate was loud, I know. Okay. You can see all of those layers of goodness there. And see how that scoop and serve just kind of lays our food right back down like we served it or dipped it. Oh my goodness, y'all. Doesn't that look scrumptious? So now let me show you and try to slide this down. I want y'all to see how truly, truly non-stick these pans are. Tilt this down a little bit more because this pan's kind of too hot for me to pick up. But the breads and things that you can just see it slides. I don't want to slide my lasagna out. No, I did not grease this pan at all. Some things that you cook in it, you may want to grease it. I am telling y'all, Pampered Chef knocked it out of the park with this Brilliance cookware. It is truly amazing. Every time I use it, I am just impressed over and over again. Y'all see that slide? Let me do it. Look at that. You tell me how many pans we own that we can slide our food around like that. Very, very impressed. Okay, so that is all. I will share the recipe in the comments for you. And if you don't have any of these Brilliance, we have frying pans as well as the trays, 8x8 and 9x13 and a sheet pan with the rack and the loaf pans. Lots of different types of pans in that Brilliance cookware, so y'all please check them out. They are just awesome. Okay, I'm sorry you're not here. I've got some breadsticks in the air fryer, so we're ready to eat as soon as they're done. So thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.